To the latest in Iran tonight, American forces throughout the Middle East are the targets of Iranian missile and drone attacks, and Iran is getting help finding the targets. This comes as President Trump says the fighting will not end until Iran surrenders. Erica Brown reports.
As the U.S.-Israeli war with Iran rages on, the White House says the U.S. is still on track for a 4 to 6 week military campaign against Iran. Friday evening, President Trump gave his assessment as the war enters a second week.
Their army is gone. They're just about, look, their navy is gone. Their communications are gone. Their leaders are gone.
Earlier, Iran's president said other countries have tried to begin mediation efforts aimed at ending the conflict. President Trump responded saying, quote, "There will be no deal with Iran except unconditional surrender and the selection of a great and acceptable leader." At the White House Friday, President Trump met with the U.S.'s largest defense contractors and said they've agreed to quadruple production of exquisite class weapons.
This is a pre-scheduled meeting, and the purpose of it is to talk about the president's aggressive and fierce support for rapidly increasing the ability of U.S. manufacturers to produce American-made weapons.
Multiple sources tell CBS News that Russia is sharing intelligence with Iran on U.S. positions in the region. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth spoke with 60 Minutes in an interview airing Sunday.
Does this put U.S. personnel in any more danger than they otherwise would be?
Well,
Russian involvement.
No one's putting us in danger. We're putting the other guys in danger. That's our job. So we're not concerned about that. We mitigate it as we need to.
This weekend, President Trump is set to attend the dignified transfer of the 6 U.S. service members killed in Kuwait. Erica Brown, CBS News, the White House.
Meantime, tonight, President Trump has his eyes on Cuba. He says that the U.S. could begin a friendly takeover of the country. Here's what the president said earlier today on the White House lawn.
The Cuban government is talking with us. And they're in a big deal of trouble, as you know. They have no money, they have no anything right now. But they're talking with us, and maybe we'll have a friendly takeover of Cuba.
Those comments come after an event where President Trump was touting wins in the Middle East. However, he did say that he wanted to focus on Iran and stabilizing tensions in the Middle East before any action in Cuba.